can't find words to pray. Heart is loud, breath is frayed. Jesus, Jesus. On the inhale you are near, on the exhale you remain. Breathing, breathing. When I'm weary, worn and thin, when I don't know where to begin, I just breathe and say your name. Soft and slow, heart made whole. Closer than my every sigh, closer than the tears I hide. I just breathe and say your name. Soft and slow, heart made whole. I will breathe your name, breathe your name, breathe it in again. I'll breathe your name till my soul is still. I'll breathe your name, breathe your faith. I'll breathe your name, Jesus be my air. When the morning feels too heavy, when the sun can't lift the grave. Jesus, Jesus, you are present in the silence. Every breath becomes my praise. Breathing, breathing. When the calendar is crowded, when the task outrun my soul. Jesus, Jesus. In the margin of a moment, you restore the simple whole. Breathing. When I'm weary, worn and thin, when I don't know where to begin, I just breathe and say your name. Soft and slow, heart made whole. Closer than my every sigh, closer than the tears I hide. I just breathe and say your name. Soft and slow, heart made whole. When the traffic stirs my temper, when I'm pressed on every side. Jesus, Jesus. With a whisper in the chaos, you become my gentle guide. Breathing, breathing. When my prayers feel thin and empty, when the words won't find their way. Jesus, Jesus. On the inhale you draw near me, on the exhale I let go. Breathing. When I'm weary, worn and thin, when I don't know where to begin, I just breathe and say your name. Soft and slow, heart made whole. Closer than my every sigh, closer than the tears I hide. I just breathe and say your name. Soft and slow, heart made whole. When the headlines carry sorrow, when the world is split and sore. Jesus, Jesus. Let compassion fill my ribcage, send me kindness like a shore. Breathing, breathing. When I rush what you are shaping, running past your holy pace. Jesus, Jesus. Slow my heart to match your footsteps, teach me how to wait in grace. Breathing, breathing. When I love in shallow measure, when I keep what should be given. Jesus, Jesus. Make my lungs a deeper river, open wide of mercy with breathing, breathing. When the night returns my questions, when I lie and count my fears. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. On the inhale you assure me, on the exhale dry my tears. Breathing in, breathing. When forgiveness feels like dying, when my wound still speaks in flame. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. On the inhale I receive you, on the exhale breathe your name. Breathing in, breathing. When the valley hides the sunrise, when the path is dim and steep. Jesus, Jesus. On the inhale you are with me, on the exhale I will keep breathing, breathing. When my plans are cracked and empty, when the door won't open wide. Jesus, Jesus. On the inhale I surrender, on the exhale lose my pride. Breathing, breathing. breathing. When I'm walking into conflict, when the room is silent, Jesus, Jesus. Let your quiet fill the spaces, make my footsteps soft and me. Breathing, breathing. When my body holds the tension, not in neck and shallow breaths. Jesus, Jesus. Stretch your peace across my shoulders, teach my lungs a Sabbath rest. Breathing, breathing. When the waiting turns to aching, when delay feels like denial. Jesus, Jesus. On the inhale, trust is planted. On the exhale, hope is wild. Breathing, breathing. When forgiveness feels like dying, when my wound still speaks in flame. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. On the inhale, I receive you. On the exhale, breathe your name. Breathing, breathing. When the valley hides the sunrise, when the path is dim and steep. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. On the inhale, you are with me. On the exhale, I will keep breathing, breathing. When my plans are cracked and empty, when the door won't open wide. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. On the inhale, I surrender. On the exhale, lose my pride. Breathing, breathing. When the joy arrives unbidden, when the gift is small and bright. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. On the inhale, I receive it. On the exhale, thank you, light. Breathing, breathing. When the evening softens edges, when the light is turning gold. Jesus, Jesus. Every breath declares your kindness, till I'm held within your hold. When I'm weary, worn and thin, when I don't know where to begin, I just breathe and say your name, soft and slow.
Tired of the ashes, tired of the gray, Lord. I know you made me for a brighter day. Is there something more than this, a life I yet to find? Cause I feel a holy whisper saying leave the past behind. Have you ever felt that way, stuck in yesterday's defeat, praying for a miracle to land you on your feet? This is for the ones who know the taste of bitter dust. This is for the broken heart that's learning how to trust. This is the beginning of the end of all the pain. This is the first drop of a new and healing rain. This is the beginning of the end of all the pain. This is the first drop of a new and healing rain. The beating bass suddenly drop out, leaving only the sparks. Melancholy piano and syndrome from the original version. This dramatic shift creates a flashback effect, showing the listener the reality behind the hook. The kingdom of dust here in the aftermath, I make my home. A kingdom built of dust and bone. The air is thick, the silence deep. A graveyard for the promises I couldn't keep. Every direction looks the same, a landscape gray, and whispering my name in tones of failure and regret. This is the place the sun forgot, a cold and lonely barren spot. I walk on memories of the fire, the ghost of every dead desire. This is the valley where things end with no companion and no friend. I have forgotten how to feel anything that feels real. For the memory I wear the past just like a shroud, a heavy suffocating cloud. Each memory is a single stone that I must carry all alone. I remember laughter, I remember light, but they are phantoms in this endless night. The taste of ashes on my tongue from all the bitter songs I've sung. I am the curator of this pain, replaying every drop of rain that fell upon my failed parade. I am a monument I made to all the things that fall apart. I am a shattered work of art, and I can't find a single piece that offers me a moment's peace. Chapters I silence of heaven. I lift my voice but make no sound. My knees are cold upon the ground. I listen for a holy word, a sign that my faint prayer was heard. But all I hear is my own breath, a quiet partnership with death. The heavens feel like brass and stone, and I have never felt so alone. Did you forget the way back here? My hope is curling into fear. Is your attention somewhere else? I'm trapped inside these silent spells. I search the sky for any sign, a signal that you still are mine. But there is nothing to be seen. Chapter 5, chapter 5, chapter 5, chapter 5. But deep inside, a stubborn thing, a memory of a coming spring, a final ember, small and low, that stubbornly refuses to not glow. It is a foolish, tiny spark against the overwhelming dark. It whispers of a different end, a story that could still amend. It speaks a word I barely know, a promise made so long ago. It is a seed of what could be a life I am too blind to see. It is a foolish, fragile hope that gives me just enough to cope, to lift my head one final time and look for a redeeming sign. The turning point, the music shifts, the warm piano motif enters and the synth becomes warmer. The feeling of hope begins to daughter. Then I come a gushing steam. It will not be a raging flood to sweep you up and chill your blood. It will be a refreshing dew that sad to make all things new. It will not wash the past away, but it will help you see a day when this dark valley that you see will be a distant memory, a testament to what I do. I close my eyes and wait for you, and for the coming of the rain. Emmanuel, you are with me. You walk this road right next to me, through happy days and lonely nights. You are my peace, you are my light, Emmanuel. My hope is here. So many worries in my head, I can't forget what people say. They try to tell me I'm alone, oh Lord, and I feel weak down to the bone. I need a strength that's not my own. Emmanuel, you are with me. You walk this road right next to me, through happy days and lonely nights. You are my peace, you are my light, Emmanuel. Yeah, my hope is here. Sometimes the fight feels hard and long, and I don't feel like I am strong. The world tells me to go my way, and it gets harder just to stay and trust you for another day. Emmanuel, you are with me. You walk this road right next to me. You walk this road through happy days and lonely nights. You are my peace, you are my light, Emmanuel. My hope is here. You are not far away in heaven, you are here right on the ground. You are more than just a story, you're the truest love I found. So I will build my life on you, Lord. You're the only solid ground. Yeah, you're the only solid ground. Emmanuel, you are with me. You walk this road right next to me. Days and lonely nights. You are my peace, you are my light, Emmanuel. My take off all the clothes of shame, and I am clothed now in your name. You give me beauty for the ash, a sudden and a holy flash of light and life inside my soul that makes me completely whole. You give me joy for all my tears and chase away my faithless fears. You give a garment of pure praise for the heaviness of my days. I am dressed now as your child, redeemed and reconciled. I will wear this grace for all to see, for all of eternity. The purpose of the light, the purpose of the light. This light you've given me to hold is more than silver, more than gold. It is not just a private flame to keep me safe inside your name. You give me light so I can shine for other hearts that look like mine. You give me light so I can go to the darkest valleys that I know and be a lamp upon the way for others who have lost the day. My life is now a lighthouse here to make the path ahead more clear. Be a vessel for your grace and shine for you in any place. Chapter 18, do your bidding. This is not just a memory, it is my new reality. My home is not the ash and dust, it isn't your unending trust. My home is in this radiant light, the ending of the endless night. I will abide inside your care and I will follow anywhere. My war is done, my soul is free, and I will live eternally in the wonder of this grace. In this holy, sacred space, the old is gone, the new has come. My race is won, my journey home is in your light forevermore. I am yours. Sha-da-da-da-da, 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 sha-da-da-da-da. So if you're tired of the ashes, tired of the gray, and you know he made you for a brighter day. If you're asking, is there more than this? A life I've yet to find, and listen to that holy whisper saying, leave the past behind. This is for the ones who know the taste of bitter justice. This is for the broken heart that's learning how to trust. This is the beginning of the end of all the pain. This is the fullness of that new and healing in rain. You are not alone in this. The old is gone, the new is here. Walk in the light and have no fear. You are not defined by the ashes of your yesterday, but by the light of his today. You are a new creation, live in this grace, peace, dwell in this peace. He is the God who makes all things new, and he is making you new right now. Rest in this, be still, and know he is God, and he is here forever, 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 forever. When I'm standing in the silence, counting days I cannot pay. Mercy, mercy. In the middle of my memory, you unchain the shame from me. Flowing, flowing. When I've wandered far and wide, when I'm heavy deep inside, the mercy stream covers me, washes me, carries me. And I know just who you are. You are near washes me, carries me. Mercy is flowing now, flowing now, flowing over me. Mercy is flowing now, flowing now, setting captives free. Mercy is flowing now, flowing now, from your wounded side. Mercy is flowing now, flowing now, endless like the tide. When I wander far and wide, when I'm heavy deep inside, the mercy stream covers me, washes me, carries me. And I know just who you are. You are nearer than my scar. The mercy stream covers me, washes me, carries me. When my temper builds a fortress, when my tongue cuts where it shouldn't, mercy, ooh, mercy. In the rubble of my pride, Lord, you make gentleness my guide. Flowing, flowing. When I replay old offense with the past like heavy chains, mercy, mercy, you unlock the rusted memories, turn the iron into rain. Flowing when I'm sure I've burned the bridges, stood too long on bitter ground. Mercy, mercy, you rebuild a path of kindness, lay a table, call me home. Flowing when my thoughts are sharp with judgment, quick to point and slow to see. Mercy, mercy, you remind me where you found me, on my knees and love me free. Flowing when I hide behind performance, do the work and miss your face. In the quiet of my failure, you embrace me with your grace. Flowing when my promises are fragile, paper thin in wind and fire. You are faithful when I falter, hold my heart and lift it high. Flowing when the night repeats my secrets, names my faults in whispered lies. You speak louder than the darkness, call me beloved every time. Flowing when I see my brother's weakness and forget the cross I bear. Teach my hands the softer language, let forgiveness fill the air. Flowing when the road feels long with penance, steps I take to pay you back. You erase the debt I'm counting, nail my ledger to the cross. Flowing when my worship turns to duty, when my song forgets the flame. Breathe a hush of holy wonder, write your kindness on my name. Flowing when I fear I'll break your promise, when I think you'll turn away. You are steady as the sunrise, chasing fear like night. Flowing, flowing when I struggle to receive it, hands still clenched around my grief. You unfold my fingers gently, let your river make me clean. Flowing when I'm called to offer pardon to the one who wounded me. From the overflow you've given, I release them, I am clean. Flowing when at last I rest in silence, nothing left but love and light. Mercy, mercy. Like a river in the evening, you surround me through the night. Flowing when I've wandered far and wide, when I'm heavy deep inside, the mercy stream covers me, washes me, carries me. And I know just who you are. You are nearer than my scar. The mercy stream covers me, washes me, carries me. Mercy is flowing now, flowing now, flowing over me. Mercy is flowing now, flowing now, setting captives free. Mercy is flowing now, flowing now,
tight. When I've wandered far and wide, when I'm heavy deep inside, the mercy stream covers me, washes me, carries me. And I know just who you are. You are nearer than my scar. The mercy stream covers me, washes me, carries me.
First upon my hand, a single drop on this dry land. It is not cold, it is a story to be told, of mercy that I did not earn, a lesson that I'm slow to learn. And then another, then one more, a quiet opening of a door. The dust begins to turn to clay, the heavy shroud is washed away. The rain is cleaning out my eyes, and to my absolute surprise, I see the world is not all gray. I see the dawning of the day. The rain is falling on me now. Chapter 10, the seed awakens, and deep inside that ember seed, it feels the water that it needs. It cracks its shell, it starts to grow, a fragile life that starts to show. It is a green and tender shoot that's pushing up a hopeful root into the new and fertile ground where your forgiveness can be found. It is a miracle to see this life that's growing up in me. It is a strength that is not mine, a holy and a true design. I am the garden and you're the rain, and I will never be the same. Life is rising from the dust. Dance of the leaven, a new song my lips that had forgotten praise begin to learn the ancient ways. A melody begins to start inside my new and living heart. It isn't loud, it isn't grand, but it's a song I understand. It is the music of the saved, the formerly and now enslaved to grace, and not to my own fear. The notes are rising sharp and clear. It is a song of my rebirth, my value and my holy worth. It is a song of what you do. You take the old and make it new. I sing it back to you right now. Chapter 12, the strength to stand. The music gives me strength to move, a steady and a hopeful groove. I put my hands upon the ground and push away from all I found. My legs are shaky, weak and thin, but there's a fire now within. I get my feet beneath me now and stand. Although I don't know how, I am no longer on the floor. I am who I was before. I stand in this refreshing rain, and I am cleansed of all the stain. I am a new creation here, and I am free from all my fear. Chapter 13, the declaration, from ashes to light. This is my story, from sorrow to light. This is your glory. You take what was dead and buried deep, a sacred promise you will keep, from ashes to light. You're calling me, you are the God of victory. You did not leave me in the grave. You are the mighty God who saves. My lungs are filled with holy praise. For all the remnant of my days, I'll be a living sign to prove that your chief currency is love. You are the light that sets me free. You're the light that sets me free. The new landscape, I look around, and what I see is not the world that used to be. The ground is soft, the air is amazing grace. The valley of my deepest pain is now a garden in the rain. The things I thought were dead and gone are heralding a brand new dawn. You didn't take me from this place, you changed it with your saving grace. You made a wasteland beautiful, and my soul is full. The scars that shine, I still can see the memory of all that used to be a part of me. The scars remain, but they are changed. Their very purpose rearranged. They are not marks of my defeat, they make my testimony sweet. They are not signs of where I fell, they are the story I can tell. The love, the healer's gentle hand, a grace I'll never understand. They shine out with a holy light, a beacon in the darkest night, to show the world what you can do. My scars all point right back to you. Healer of hearts, that's who you are. You find the pieces near and far. You don't just fix what has been torn. You make a life completely reborn. A dusty frame, a shattered glass, a picture of a life that passed. The sound of silence in this place. No sign of hope, no sign of grace. I walk on floors I cannot trust, my spirit turning into dust. I wore a mask to hide the pain, pretended I could stop the rain. I told the world that I was fine, but I was losing my own mind. The light was getting hard to find. I tried to hide the cracks from view, but Lord, there's nothing I can hide from you. So here I am with open hands, I'm giving you my broken plans. I have no strength to build again. My only prayer is, Lord, come in. Healer of hearts, strong. My knees are bruised from all the falls, my knuckles bloody from the walls. I have no fight left to pretend. This is the end. This is the end. You didn't come with thunder loud, you came a whisper in the crowd. You didn't point to all my shame, simply knelt and spoke my name, oh Lord. And in the ruins of my soul, your quiet presence made me whole. Healer of hearts, that's who you are. You find the pieces near and far. You don't just fix what has been torn. You make a life completely reborn. Your hands, they don't avoid the pain, they gather fragments in the rain. Each jagged edge, each missing part, you hold them gently to your heart. You are not scared of what you see, you see the person I could be. Yeah. You take the glue of grace and love, a mercy sent from high above. You start to join the seams again and whisper peace where there was pain. It's not a quick and easy fix, it is a patient whole not afraid of all my scars. You see the battles and the wars, you call them stories of your grace. A brand new smile upon my face. You take the ashes and the dust and breathe in life and build up trust. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, yeah. Then living water starts to flow to wash the shame I used to know, the dirt and grime of yesterday. Your loving kindness washes away. You make me clean, you make me new. My reflection looks like you. This is not the house I knew before. You put new hinges on the door. The windows that were dark with night, you filled them with your morning light. It's not repaired, it's not restored. It's a new temple for the Lord. Healer of hearts, healer, that's who you are. That's who you are, Lord. You find them all. No, no, no. You make a life completely reborn, completely reborn. The lines that once were marks of shame now spell the glory of your name. They tell a story clear and true of what a healer's hands can do. So when another falls apart, I'll show them my mended heart and point them, Lord, right back to you. So this is not a one-time cure. Your love is what will keep me pure. Your presence is my daily bread, the words of life that you have said. So I will live inside your grace, my safe and my forever place, with the healer of my heart. Healer